Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Yolanda Roos. This is a channel of light, well-being, and healing. So we do videos on a regular basis, one for each day or when I feel called. So it's not like a scheduled thing. There's no like signs. It's just a message. When it reaches you, the timeless messages will come. If you're watching them as they get posted, they will still be significant because it's energy or things that are happening in your life at the moment. If it finds you and it's not the date, then there's probably something in it. No coincidences. So I'm just going to shuffle up real quick. I did pre-shuffle a little bit, but Spirit Guides, Angels, Most High, what message do you have for the collective? If you do like our messages or you want to subscribe, it'll let you know when new content comes out. Or if you'd like to follow it on a daily basis, because like I said, I just asked the message for the collective. Please hit the subscribe, and if you like the video, it definitely helps also. All right, so what message do we need to hear for today? So, first card out. I'm going to let them pull them for us today. First one is Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Pentacles deals with having a lot to deal with, a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibilities, multitasking, but in the reverse, it shows it's becoming too much or a little bit of an overwhelming energy. So right now you could just have a lot of things you're responsible for and it's like a little heavy, which is possible. I mean, we do have Mercury retrograde going on at this moment. So let's see what else we have. Do you have another card for our collective? Another card for the collective. Thank you. Ooh, there's two. One decided to throw itself on the ground. All right, so we have the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit talks about finding answers within. In most cases, in the reverse, there's two different things. You could be coming out of hermit mode, found the answers, or you're going within and you're secluding yourself and you're not connecting with the world. You've become so internalized that maybe you're hiding from things. And your third card, sorry, it's my dog, is Five of Pentacles in reverse. So that card is the card of lack, feeling like you don't have enough. So you kind of bring in that energy, or it's an energy of needing help and not having enough. But in the reverse, it usually talks about coming out of it, coming out of lack mentality. So as I look at these cards together, you've got just lots of things that are overwhelming you, or you just have a lot to do and it's becoming too much. You're going within for these answers, or you have gone within and you're finding it because I feel like you figured something out. The Five of Pentacles in reverse makes me feel like you had too much that you were dealing with. You had to go internally to figure out what you needed to do to fix it, and then you figured it. I feel like you figured it out. That's why you're coming out of hermit mode, or you're figuring out what you're going to do. Instead of staying in the lack mentality, you're saying, okay, I know I'm in lack mentality. I know I have to pay my bills, but I think, and it's becoming too much because I'm maybe you're working too much, or you're having many responsibilities because you're trying to always compensate for this, being able to take care of everything. And what I feel is that you've gone internally and you've found the answers. You've figured out what you need to do. You figured out what's causing the problem, or what is this burdens or this heaviness of what you need to do. So maybe while you were having too much going on, you're like, okay, I got to figure out what I need to do because there's so much going on. I'm responsible for too many things. I'm maybe financially responsible for too many things. People responsibility. I'm in too many clubs and I feel like there's just not enough. Okay. Or I feel like I had to do all this, which was causing me to be overwhelmed because originally with the upright, I'm always in lack mentality. Like I have to keep working, I have to keep doing, I have to go, that energy. And I feel like you've realized that it's too much. Do I really want all of it? Do I really need to be in this state of mind? Maybe I just need to unplug, figure out what's going on, I feel like you're coming out of that and you have figured out what you need to do to be in this state of not feeling like you have lack. Or maybe what I'm hearing is that you're realizing that all that stuff that you worked for that you thought you needed, you don't need it. You've realized that, you know what, I really don't need it. Yeah, bottom of the deck's at 9 of Cups. You are in a place of contentment. Wish fulfillment is usually the word they use for this card. This is a really cute card. And it's not necessarily wish fulfillment only. It's not like you're wishing on something and everything comes true. It's that this is a card of emotions. So the overall energy is that you are working. I feel like you have wanted something, and maybe the reason you're in wish fulfillment / contentment, emotional balance, is that you have realized that I don't need to do 100 things or be involved in everything or feel like I need to have a brand new car and a brand new this and a brand new that. And, I feel like you have come to a point, and this is what I'm feeling. I think I'm going to be okay. I've come to a turning point, or something has come in that's helped you. Underneath that, you've got 6 of Swords, leaving a trial behind. So I think there are things that maybe you're struggling a little bit because your whole life you've had to take care of everything. You've always had to do everything. You've always had to be responsible for everything. You've always just had a lot going on. And this wish fulfillment, I feel, is like a release, a freedom, a chance to exhale, a chance to breathe, or to be okay with where you are. And the world and the old energy makes us feel like we need all these riches and these things to be happy. And listen, having money to do what you want, of course, there's a plus side. There's nothing wrong with having money. But it's not everything. It's not everything. If you want to do other things in your life, you may have to sacrifice some other things to have that beautiful, passionate thing you like to do. Like, okay, I have to go to work, but if I get too involved, I can't create, or I can't go ride my bike, or I can't have my motorcycle. Okay, I'm going to dedicate this much time. I'm going to pick a couple things that I really like to do. And I'm not just going to buy things for instant gratification to make me feel better, but I really do like to ride my motorcycle. So I'm going to work a little extra in the winter when I can't ride the bike, and I'm going to save up so that during the summer I can ride my bike, I can go do things, I can go on runs, I can, feel free. Also with other things, I don't need all these things, so I'm going to spend more time reading, because reading is what I like to do, but I gotta have quiet time. So maybe I'll live with one less thing, or not as much money, or I won't go out and eat. We'll make food at home, or I'm gonna choose to make my coffee and tea at home so I have a little bit of extra money to do the thing that I like to do without having to work extra. Maybe I'll find a job that's closer to home so I don't have to drive so far, and I'm not losing those. Maybe you live an hour or two from your work, and it doesn't matter how much money you make, you can't get time back. So I feel like something is happening where you're realizing that maybe I don't need to do all that. I don't need to work. It's not really bringing me any more happiness, because I feel that this is what I've learned. I don't know if you've learned it. If I make more, I spend more. It doesn't really help me. So I'm in a process in my own life to help you understand, because this is the present energy. I have realized that, of course, I like to have money to travel and do things and buy things I want, but I'm a pretty thrifty person, and it didn't bring me any more happiness. It just put me in more debt. Credit cards are beautiful, but if you use them, you have to pay for them. Okay, so it's not free money. You have to pay for them. So then I went through a cycle in my life where I liked having the freedom to buy what I wanted. I knew I was working, but then I got to a point where I was like, wow, I've got to keep working because I owe this money and I can't not pay it, because then it's going to ruin my credit, and I need my credit cards to travel when I want to travel. So I was like, So then I felt stuck. So then I was like, okay, did I really accomplish anything by buying all those things I want, instant gratification, using my credit cards, knowing I'm working, buying this, buying that, whatever. Say you bought a car, house, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's a commitment involved with it. And then you get this. I have to be here, I have to be there, I have to still work, I want that new car, I want that new thing, I want that life, I want. When you want, you have to give. Okay, so whoever that's for, maybe you just need to figure out, and it's not going to happen overnight. Listen, financial debt doesn't just go, poof, okay, I don't want it anymore. You have to plan. You have to figure out what you're going to do, or you have to figure out what you want to work for and what you don't want to work for. Okay, so maybe the message is that you've come to a point that you realize that the life that you're living and all the things that you're involved in, it's too much. And it's not really worth the dividends that come out, and you've gone inside. I feel like you have figured out a way to release yourself from these burdens, or it's coming, okay? That you're releasing yourself from these burdens so you don't feel this always worrying about the bills, or I have to make sure I save for the future, make sure I save for this, like you're always worried about not having enough. And sometimes what happens is they call it lack mentality. Maybe you've realized, you know what, I'm just going to believe the universe is going to take care of me. Maybe there's a lighter feeling, and you've released some things that have given you a lighter perspective on seeing that, it doesn't really do anything. I'm going to work toward paying off my debt. Maybe I don't need to do all those things. Maybe I just need to have some quiet time, some downtime. I miss being able to read. I miss being able to do this. I miss being able to see my children. I'm working all the time to give them things that they're not going to remember. And then they'll remember that I missed my mom or my dad, or I missed being able to see them because all they were doing was working. Because sometimes we have to work, but not all the time. We don't always have to work as much as we are, because we just want the things we want, and we live in a world that says you deserve it. Okay, so maybe it's time to evaluate or I really feel the cards are telling me that it's coming, or you have gone internally to figure out the life I was living is not what I want, but I got to figure out how to get out of it. And I feel like you have figured out a way, or you're working toward it, and you are not so concerned with everything being just so perfect, controlled, and it has to be this way. I got to have this much when I retire. I got to have this much. Or I think you have come to a place that you're content. You're okay. Or you have figured out how to get yourself out of that, and now you're in a place like, wow, this is really cool. I see light at the end of the tunnel. So your two messages that came out were, in prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. That was this card. You may have found a way. This is like source, God, whatever you want to call him, the creator. I think you are coming to a point that maybe it's not about everything in the material world. It's more about spirituality and your heart center, and doing some things that give you gratification that lasts longer than just a new thing or something that breaks, or toys. And it's not enough. It's never been enough, but you have to find that out yourself. And your other card is, in my dreams, I find my answers. So I think if you've been looking for answers, pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams will reiterate everything you've done in the day, or they will tell you your answers. If you ask your brain, please show me what I'm supposed to do, help me to understand how I feel, how do I really feel about this, it will show you. But it will show you in a dream, and then you have to kind of evaluate. You might have to do some research, but your dreams are your subconscious. And the reason people don't like to dream is the dreams is reality. Dreams is how you really feel, your fears, your desires, the things that you want. We dream about, say, a person that we didn't realize we liked the way we liked. If you feel scared or you have nightmares, there's things in your life that are actually scaring you, upsetting you, traumatizing you, and either you're not dealing with it, or you don't realize how much of an impact, because we're on survival mode. We're always just going, we got to do it, we got to go, we got to be here. And I think that what you might be doing is connecting with your spiritual side, but I feel like it's happening in your dreams, because that's the only place that it can reach you. Okay, so maybe if your dreams have been a little prophetic, or you feel like, wow, that was a weird dream, I don't understand that. All right, last card. This is kind of like advice. Let's see. Commit to something and keep working on it. Follow your dreams and make them happen. So this could be listen to your dreams because they're telling you the truth, they're telling you what needs to be, or if there's something you're working toward that you've figured out, continue to work toward it, okay? Because it says, I am steadfast, I am focused on a goal. So yeah, there's something that you have figured out and you want to do, but it's stay with it. Keep going. What you want is possible. And if you need answers or you need things, there's a dream. And a dream could be something you're wishing for, or it could be the reality and the answers that you need to get you to the place that you want to be. And like sometimes, like I said, we're programmed, or we're so busy that the only time that the source, spiritually, God, whoever, whatever you want to call him, that's the only time they can talk to you, because that's when you're connected. When you're sleeping and your mind shuts down, your subconscious is the connection to the collective and to God, source, and all the things that are out there. So listen to those dreams. Listen to what you really feel like in your dream. And your dream doesn't have to be depicted specifically. How do you feel? What was the feeling, the energy of the dream? Was it good? Was it scared? Was it frustrating? Was it, were you in a good place? Was there something in that dream that you were like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Man, I was dreaming. I didn't want to wake up. Pay attention to what's in the dream. How did you feel? Okay. So that's the finishing message for today. I think there's something we're figuring out. I think we're realizing something and we need to work toward it. But the advice is that you need to stay steadfast with it. Okay. And your card for today is, there is no one better to be than myself. Be true to what you want. Follow your dream and find who you are, not who everybody wants you to be. Guys, have a blessed day. I'll talk to you soon.